Hello Scorpio, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel. This is your weekly read and it's a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you this week, but check your other signs if it doesn't. But let's see what can we get for Scorpio, where we've got the mythic tarot cards here, so we will be looking at some of the stories from the Greek myths. But what do we have for you guys? Wow, the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. It's an interesting energy. Very interesting, because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's all about self-care and very slow plodding, moving forward very slowly, looking after yourself, caring for yourself, caring for others, looking after those people around you, taking some time out to really kind of rest and look after yourself. But then we've got this Eight of Wands energy, which is moving, this kind of homecoming, this joyous homecoming. And so it's faster energy. So we've got this joyful freedom and feeling like you're coming home finally. So with this Eight of Wands energy, it's the wands, it's about having achieved what you wanted. And then, but you know what, I'm just looking at them now. I feel like you can see the horse is moving towards that very, very slowly. In the Knight of Pentacles, it's heading in that direction. So this is the direction you're heading in at the moment. But this is where you're heading towards, Scorpio. This lovely, beautiful freedom, this energy of movement, this energy of excitement, travel, adventure. But at the moment, I feel like you are the Knight of Pentacles. Your things are just going slow, which is good, because I feel like you really need to be grounded. You really need to ground in before you head off on this journey. You need to get your health in order. You need to get things in your life in order. You need a bit of to spend a bit of time at home in the ordinary tasks of living before we head towards this excitement and these new opportunities and adventures and experiences that is in the Eight of Wands coming up. This is where we're heading, but I feel like there's just this necessary period at the moment of really slowing down, being at home, or just being ensconced in very ordinary activities, and definitely taking good care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and those around you. Because there's victory coming up. There's victory, success, and recognition coming up for you guys, Scorpio, with this Six of Wands energy coming in. And it's coupled right next to this Ace of Swords, which is, they're very, very different, very, very different energies. And again, it's funny because again, I'm getting that this is Jason. He's almost looking over here at Athena in this Ace of Swords. I've got everything I want. I've achieved success and victory, and I've got the golden fleece. Jason's gone on a journey, a quest to get the golden fleece. He's got that. Everyone's recognizing that. It's almost like the only thing missing is this girl, this person. This person, this Ace of Swords. He's going, "Are you noticing me? Can you see me? Can you see how great I am?" And she's over here doing her own thing, like going, "I am independent, Miss Independent." The Ace of Swords is very much, Athena is very intellectual, independently minded person. And it's like someone's really trying to, are you really trying to, the characters, you can choose which one you want to kind of identify with. Scorpio, it could be either or, but I'm really feeling like this is you guys, that you're really trying to impress somebody this week, and they're not noticing. They're too caught up in their own strength and their own thing. They're just a very independent person, like I was saying. And so your eye is on that person and they're not looking at you. But that's not to say that they don't know that you're there in the background. But they're holding this huge, Athena's holding this huge double-edged sword of truth. You know, she's more concerned with the pursuit of fairness and justice and truth and beauty and all those higher ideals. Whereas this Six of Wands energy is all about, my fire is burning for you. I want you to see me. I want you to recognize me. I want to love you. I'm passionate. It's got this passion for this person. And so almost, yeah, it's the fire and the air. Now, fire and air are really compatible. They're actually very compatible. I'm getting that there's a compatibility here with these two people, but I'm also getting that it's just a matter of one person's really desperately going to so many lengths to get the attention. Like, I've just gone and got the golden fleece. No one else has been able to do this, and still you don't even recognize me or notice me. Still you're like, oh, I don't need anybody. And it's like, I just, there's this real sense of adoration from one person and another person's kind of, there's a mutual respect, but the other person's kind of caught up in something else. So there's a little bit of a love story or happening, or an ignoring story of not ignoring, but just not noticing, wanting someone's or something's attention and not getting it. So what else can we get? But that's not to say I'm not getting that you're not going to, because I feel like as soon as this Ace of Swords turns around and sees you, it's on, because fire and air, it's like it will ignite. And here we have the beautiful Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So we're again in this fire energy, and this is Jason about to embark on his journey to, he's the king is pledging allegiance to him. So he's on his journey to the golden fleece. But the seven is on his way back. So there's a going to and there's a coming back. And the Seven of Swords is about fighting for your position. Whereas the Three of Wands is someone offering something up to you. And I feel like this is to do not around this romance that we were getting in the previous two cards. I feel like this is to do with work. This is to do with a work situation where a person in authority is actually giving something or offering or recognizing you. Like you're getting a lot of recognition at work or within a certain situation. But it's like you need to fight, almost like, what's this Seven of Wands energy? It's like you need to fight your way out of there is kind of the energy I was getting. Because the fact that it's this power shift that's happening in the workplace, and people, you're somehow in this situation, might not necessarily be work, you've gained in stature and power. And it's kind of caused the other people to kind of go into some sort of like, okay, now we're going to fight amongst ourselves, because we can see that there is a position vacant. We can see that there is, you managed to get elevated, so why can't we? So we're going to fight and try and get into this state of elevation as well, if this makes any sense. So your success has caused other people to think they can get that as well. And so they're squabbling, as this squabbling amongst themselves energy. But I feel like you're not part of it. I feel like you're kind of removed from that, because you're kind of the person that's been put up on the pedestal. You're the person that the bosses kind of go, you're amazing, or someone's gone, wow, you're amazing. So all these other great things are happening out of this success and recognition that you're getting, but it's not the person that you're wanting to see, and it's caused all this other conflict. But you're just kind of like, yeah, well, you can fight amongst yourselves. If you want to be like me, you have to actually do what I did and fight really hard. You have to actually put in the work and have the talent and be the person that I am. So what can we get for Scorpio? It's a bit of an interesting week for you guys, Scorpio. What else can we get? I'm going to pull one more card, and then I want to pull the soul card. I'm going to pull the soul card to go with this Page of Pentacles, because that's just what feels right. So this Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is kind of, the Page of Pentacles is, well, where do I want to start with these two? My goodness. The Page of Pentacles is all about having something precious that you want to offer to someone. Again, it's this sense of offering, like, I want to offer my love to you. I've got something I want you to really love and appreciate. And it's this lovely, beautiful, naive vulnerability that's on offer here. But standing right next to it is this Ten of Swords. Again, we've got Athena. we've got Athena, the goddess of truth and wisdom, the girl that's kind of not paying attention, or the other party that's not paying attention. And Athena's coming in this situation and putting an end to a difficult situation. So this person might actually come in and say no. They might actually say no. So whatever it is that this Page of Pentacles is offering, or this person, one person's got something to offer and another person's very clearly saying no, and it's going to actually, knock this person. They're going to be a little bit like knocked down by it. It's a bit like, oh, what? They said no to me. It's all over now. And I really, really liked that person. But the important thing is that the sun is rising, and those furies that were kind of those thoughts that were like almost obsessive around, there's an obsessive energy around somebody, it's going to break. There's some sort of obsession. Someone was quite obsessive in this relationship, and someone's kind of said no to it, put a kibosh on it, and the situation's over. So it's a little bit cryptic, Scorpio. It's just what I'm getting for you guys this week. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's a real sense that there's a difficult situation has ended. One person has definitely said no, the other person, and not accepted the other person's offer, whatever that is and however that relates. So that's it, Scorpio. So hopefully that resonates with some of you. If you would like to hear more, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.